Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Hello. Today we're going to tackle a very interesting topic that many of you have been asking about: how to connect Ajax to a controller properly, and then use that connection to insert a new row into a table after clicking a Kendo button based on a drop-down list ID selection. This is a crucial concept in web development, especially when working with complex applications that involve multiple layers of data exchange. In this video, we'll break down the process step by step, explaining each component and how they interact with each other. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a clear understanding of how to establish a seamless connection between your Ajax requests, controller, and database access layer, DAL, to perform CRUD operations efficiently. To start with, let's define what we're trying to achieve. We want to send an Ajax request from our front-end application to a controller method when a Kendo button is clicked. The catch here is that the button click should trigger the insertion of a new row into table 2 based on the ID selected from a drop-down list. First, let's consider the role of each component in this scenario. Our front-end application will use Ajax to send HTTP requests to our back-end API. On the back-end side, we have a controller that handles incoming requests and interacts with our database access layer, DAL, to perform CRUD operations. Now, let's dive into the specifics. When a user clicks on the Kendo button, an Ajax request is triggered, which sends the selected drop-down list ID to a specific method in our controller. This method will then use the received ID to construct a query that inserts a new row into table 2 through our DAL. Here's how we can think about this process logically. The Kendo button click event triggers an Ajax request with the selected drop-down list ID as data.out. Our backend API receives this request and routes it to the designated controller method. Inside this method, we use the received ID to construct a query that inserts a new row into table 2.out. This is done through our DAL, which encapsulates database operations. Let's take an analogy to help solidify this concept. Think of your front-end application as a customer placing an order at a restaurant. The Ajax request represents the order being sent to the kitchen, our back-end API. The controller method acts like the chef who receives the order and decides what ingredients, data, are needed from the storage room, DAL, to prepare the dish. Insert new row into table 2. To recap, here are the essential points we've covered. Ajax requests are used to send data from our front-end application to a back-end API. A controller method receives this request and uses it to construct a query for inserting a new row into table 2 through the DAL.thoi. The process involves multiple layers of interaction from the user interface, Kendo button click, to the back-end controller method, and then to database operations, DAL. That's all for today, folks. We hope this explanation has helped clarify how to connect Ajax to a controller properly, and then use that connection to insert new rows into a table based on drop-down list ID selections. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. If you found this tutorial helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe to our channel for more informative content on web development and beyond. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.